So, HonorHammer26 here, and I'm here to give you my third Q&A. Before I do that, I gotta give a couple announcements out. First, big thank you to Truth Slayer. After he plugged me, I got like 47 new subs. I started at 68, and now I have 115. So, big thank you to him. I can't thank him enough. I actually did thank him on Skype, but I want to thank him on camera because that was just a really nice thing of him to do. Second, I didn't do a Hard Justice review because I had a fantasy football draft right in the middle of the pay-per-view. So I saw the first 3 matches and the last 2 matches, and I didn't feel that was enough to do a review since I missed kind of the controversial parts of the show. So, but I did feel Steel Asylum was really good, and the main event was disappointing. If that's kind of my quick review right there. Third, big shout out to my Texas Rangers. We are now in the lead of the wild card, and hopefully we can hold the teams off because I really want to see them in the playoffs. Because I can't remember the last time we did. I know we went twice and lost the Yankees both times in the playoffs, but I can't remember honestly seeing us in the playoffs because I was like 7 the last time we were. So let's get to this Q&A. If you would like to send me a Q&A question, go into my inbox and send me a private message. There is no limit to how many you can send me. Make it on pro wrestling, sports, maybe something that would make sense for me to talk about on here. So let's get to the Q&A. First question from Bigratthreeten. Do you think Shelton Benjamin should stay in the WWE? John Morrison said it best 3 months ago on Smackdown when he told Shelton, "You've done nothing since 2004. Do you think he should stay and hope for a long-awaited main event push? Yes, I think he should. I think it's going to click the WWE pretty soon. Now that he's on ECW, this guy's paid his dues. He deserves a nice main event title run. Maybe trade him to Raw coming up or something and have him kind of be, because they lack right now main event heels, so maybe push him to the main event as a heel and kind of have him up there. I think that'd be the best move for him, but he definitely does deserve it, and I would stay in the WWE if I was him." Next from Ultimator 50. What year did you first get into wrestling? 2002. I did get into wrestling, but I didn't start watching every single show until 2003. So I watched kind of on and off since 2002. What are your thoughts on Brian? Next from The Wrestling Hero 09. What are your thoughts on Brian Kendrick going to Dragon Gate USA and PWG? And what do you think we'll get the return of Spanky in ROH or him going to TNA anytime in the near future? I don't think he's going to TNA anytime soon. Basically, I'm so glad he's going to be going to Dragon Gate USA and PWG so he can show what he really can do because he is a great wrestler. But if you've seen at Dragon Gate USA, he's going to be facing SEMA, so he's facing the Cream of Crop right away, and PWG he's going to be facing Brian Danielson, and then 1 week later he's going to be teaming with the Young Bucks to take on SEMA and the Motor City Machine Guns. So he's kind of getting thrown right in the fire right away, which I like because he's definitely ready to do that. And him in ROH, I definitely think he would return maybe as regular Brian Kendrick. Kind of, people have come to Ring of Honor and done that in the past, like James Gibson did that. Come in as his real self and just show what he can do, kind of that gimmick, and it works. So, next, again from The Wrestling Hero 09, do you think Cody Diener is the Eugene of TNA? He's different, but yes, he has kind of the same role as Eugene had. He's just a fun comedy character, and now he's the women's champion, which I don't think WWE's ever done. I know Santino Marella talked about it back in 2008 about a man becoming the women's champion, but I thought it was kind of hysterical last month on the pay-per-view once I heard what happened, that he's now the women's champion. So, that's that. Again from The Wrestling Hero 09, Triple H, Randy Orton, and John Cena, are they overrated or overused? I'll go superstar by superstar. Triple H, overrated and overused. Been in the main event since 2002 and bores me half to death. Randy Orton, overused. He is good and he deserves to be a main eventer, but I feel that we should maybe need a fresh one in the main event. John Cena, again, overused but not overrated. I think he gets a lot of heat on here, but not well deserved. A little undeserved heat, because I do think he is very good in WWE. He is very marketable and very valuable to the WWE. Final question from The Wrestling Hero 09. Do you think Candice Michelle would be great for the Knockouts division? Absolutely, I think she'd be great. Because she's hot. Maybe that's kind of, she's a knockout in my opinion. She's nice. And, sorry, just a little bit of a pervert rant there, but whatever. She has shown that she can be good in the ring, and she is definitely a name that can get out there, maybe with her new plate, because TNA Wrestling now has to deal with Playboy, maybe she can do that again, so... I think though she might be a good fit for TNA, even though It might be a little different if we see her maybe in Ring of Honor, because they really haven't done that yet. I think she might be a good fit in Ring of Honor as well, maybe being a valet for the Aries, King, and Titus faction. I think that might actually work out really well for her. Give me your thoughts on that, because that's kind of a weird take on it. Double Cross King's first question: which wrestlers do you think would benefit from being in a tag team? I'm going to say MVP right now, because he's just kind of getting a little stale as a singles competitor. I mean, this feud with Jack Swagger is kind of picking him up, but I feel that he needs to kind of go into a tag team right now, because he's not ready for the main event yet. Maybe that's a way to put him away a little while. Maybe another guy would be, maybe in TNA would be, well, he already is in a tag team in Consequences Creed, but stay in the tag team. Again, from Double Cross King, which wrestlers do you think would benefit being brought out of their tag team? I'm going to say Jay Lethal, Consequences Creed's partner. He is a very, very good in-ring singles wrestler. And we had the regular Jay Lethal in TNA. I think he'd be a great X Division champion. And from WWE, you got to be brought out of their tag team. There's not that many tag teams right now, so I really can't say anybody. Even though I think both members of the Hart Dynasty would be good on their own, I think it's still the right decision to have them by themselves. But again, from Double Cross King, which Pro Wrestling Noah wrestler who hasn't been in Ring of Honor before would fit well wrestling with Ring of Honor as a special attraction, and who would you have him face? 3 names kind of jump into my mind: Jun Akiyama, Akira Taue, and Yoshihiro Takayama. Akiyama's hurt, and Taue, I don't think he should come to the United States yet. Just kind of get him set as the president of Pro Wrestling Noah. So my pick would be Yoshihiro Takayama. I would have him face Chris Hero, Davey Richards, Bryan Danielson. Maybe him and Kenta versus Hero and Richards would be a great match. So that's kind of the opponents I would have him face there. Again, from Double Cross King, what are your thoughts on TNA Knockout newcomer Sarita, based on her looks, talent, and title contention? I think she is a very pretty Latina girl. She did work for CMLL as Dark Angel and in Shimmer as Sarah Stock. So I have seen definitely she can go, and she is a very, very good women's wrestler, and she can do a lot of women's styles, which is great. In title contention, I would not mind seeing her hold the TNA Knockouts title. I know they kind of need to build her up a little more to get there, but I think she would be a good Knockouts champion, because she has faced some of the knockout talent before. She has faced Awesome Kong before. She has faced Alyssa Flash, better known as cheerleader Melissa. So there's that. Again, from Double Cross King, what matchups or storylines do you think could restore the TNA Knockouts division to the quality it had in early 2008? Kong versus Tara, Sarita versus Kong, Flash versus Kong, Flash versus Tara. Kind of those are the main 4 I would throw around there. Maybe an ODB versus Tara feud, because I think those are the best 5, with ODB being 5th knockout. So just throw the tie between them 5 and kind of have the beautiful people squeeze in there, because they're both really cute, or all 3 of them are really cute. Just kind of have them thrown in there and just like circle them around. I think that would have a great knockouts division. Final question from Double Cross King: should any American companies think about bringing in Masato Tanaka, and why? I actually am a pretty big fan of Masato Tanaka. He can still go. He right now does work for 01 Max in Japan, and he wrestled for New Japan on the Wrestle Kingdom 3. I know he might have done more New Japan dates. I'm not sure about that, but I don't see why maybe he couldn't do like a little tour of Ring of Honor. WWE isn't interested in him, and TNA isn't either, because they probably would have brought him in by now, because he's kind of an older talent, but he's still good. Maybe he would fit in Ring of Honor. Maybe come back to the Hammerstein Ballroom, or come back to Philly. I think he would get a very warm reception there, because he is a former original ECW guy. So maybe, I mean, Tanaka versus Richards. I mean, I know he's my favorite wrestler, and I kind of see him higher than a lot of guys, but I think that match would be great. Tanaka versus Davey Richards. From Next Big Thing, what are your earliest memories of professional wrestling? Earliest memories. Probably WrestleMania 18 would be my earliest memories. No. My earliest memory is Royal Rumble 02, when Austin came in and threw out 3 guys. I can't remember who they are right off the top of my head. I know one of them was Christian in the Royal Rumble 02, and then Triple H came out after that. And just the whole Royal Rumble match in 02 just got my eyes like, that's really cool. So that's going to be my last question for today. Remember, send me questions, and see ya.